The Oklahoma Employment Security Commission is a resource for employers to make sure they are following the Oklahoma Employment Security Act, which governs the state unemployment insurance program.
One issue the agency enforces is the misclassification of workers, a serious and ongoing problem in the state of Oklahoma as well as across the country. The U.S. Department of Labor requires states involved in the QETP, Questionable Employment Tax Practices Program, to create cross-functional task forces to identify and deter misclassification of workers.
There are several ongoing state initiatives in Oklahoma, which include a task force, which could include OESC, Oklahoma Tax Commission, Workers' Compensation, Secretary of State, and licensing boards, data mining, and sharing of information between individual states, the U.S. Department of Labor, and the IRS.
Two common types of misclassification include listing workers as independent contractors in error and reporting them on IRS Form 1099, or not reporting workers as employees and paying them off the books or under the table.
This practice circumvents the unemployment insurance program as well as other state and federal programs designed to protect workers as well as employers. It allows underbidding in contract negotiations, causing an unlevel playing field for employers.
Other consequences could apply, such as excluding workers from the UI system, underpayment of UI taxes, underpayment of other employment taxes, loss of protection under the Fair Labor Standards Act and wage and hour, and fostering illegal alien activity.
In fact, the practice of misclassifying a worker is in most cases illegal. All of these factors can have a major negative impact on the economy. To combat this, OESC audits 1099 data provided by the IRS, focusing on specific industries identified as being at risk for misclassification of workers.
Title 40 of the Oklahoma statutes requires that all employers subject to the Oklahoma Employment Security Act of 1980 are required to report each individual in their employ and pay the appropriate state unemployment insurance taxes, SUTA, for those employees.
Unless specifically exempted in Section 1-210 of the Oklahoma Employment Security Act, all individuals performing services for an employing unit are considered employees of that employing unit and should be reported as such on the SUTA tax reports each quarter.
If the OESC identifies and secures misclassified worker information, employers can be held liable for the underpayment of UI taxes and for any additional interest and/or penalties that may apply for each employee up to 3 years from the required date of filing.
Title 240, Section 10-1-2 of the Rules for the Administration of the Oklahoma Employment Security Act defines independent contractor and gives us the ABC test, a 3-part test used to determine worker classification. This is just one of the tools that may be used to properly determine worker classification.
If you are in doubt about proper worker classification, please contact the OESC at area code 405-557-5449 or area code 405-557-7206 for assistance.
Level the playing field for your business and your employees by following federal and state laws regarding proper classification of workers.
Thank you for watching.